Uday Narayan Dikshit ji, Honorable Speaker of the Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly, has joined us. We welcome you, sir. Welcome to the 11th Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad. Thank you so much. Next, it's time for all of us to listen to the youth of the nation. We have amongst us 5 student leaders who have joined from different parts of the country to express their views on the topic Leadership Lessons, Nehru to Modi. First, may I call upon a final year engineering student from Chhattisgarh, Ms. Suhani Pandey, to express her views on the same. Suhani, over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good afternoon, dignitaries. I am Suhani Pandey and I am going to speak on leadership lessons. 7 decades ago, 15th August 1947, the beautifully worded speech given by our Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru saying, at the stroke of the midnight, when the world is sleeping, India will awake to its life and freedom, and finally, India's dream of being an independent country was accomplished, taking India into the world of economy when RBI was nationalized in 1949. Conflicts dragged India into the war between China and Pakistan, but India also showed its power when it launched its first rocket under the leadership of Nehru. Indira's era started in 1966 with her Garibi Hatao slogan that resulted as a paradise for poor but poison for economy. She was fighting against all odds. Secularism was reaching its zenith, and finally, she transited India from an import-oriented to export-oriented country by being self-sufficient in food crops through Green Revolution. It was a time for India to mark a technological shift when Rakesh Sharma became the first Indian man to go in space under the leadership of Indira Gandhi. The sudden wrenching economy saw an upthrust when Narasimha Rao became our Prime Minister, who made India the world's second fastest growing economy by launching liberalization, privatization, and globalization. The power of equality enshrined in our preamble got true when Kalpana Chawla became the first Indian woman to go in space in 1997. Chandrayaan-1 was launched in the year 2007, but India was not satisfied with the moon's visit, so Mangalyaan was launched in the year 2013 under the leadership of Manmohan Singh. Since 2014, we are under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who have showed that India is not going to tolerate any kind of terrorism anymore by launching the surgical and air strikes in response to the bloody Uri and Pulwama attack. But there were still many things that needed to be cut, like black money, corruption, which led to the demonetization by Modi government in 2016, the National Education Policy of 2020, which has created a paradigm shift in education sector, will surely make India a new education superpower. And finally, India being the largest manufacturer of vaccine production has clearly shown that India is capable of doing anything. Series of events are still changing each day of India's calendar, and we salute to our national leaders whose effort and struggle have created India into a worth living country. We are in 2021 now, a new world of pandemic. We have to be strong enough to overcome all the hardships. India is standing in front of the mirror, being more stronger than yesterday, being more confident, more intelligent, and most importantly, the people's support all around. So, let's play a prominent role in India's journey towards the shining 100 years by hailing Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Suhani, for that wonderful speech. Next, we have with us Mr. Pratham Gurung. He is a first-year student of BAGA of MIT World Peace University from Meghalaya. Over to you, Pratham.